So, DP Photography here, bringing another video, and today, getting ready to do something a little bit different. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of one-wheel content, getting ready to go do a little job. I'm working on a commercial for a local scooter rental, golf cart rental, bicycle rental shop. When I first thought about it, I thought about the one-wheel, but then I was like, damn, I could ride the EUC. And it's crazy how I always go back to the EUC. I'm always like that's my go-to, because me riding this over there is gonna take me about 15, probably like 10, 15 minutes to get there. And if I jump on my EUC, it'll take me about 5. But told you guys I was gonna bring you some one-wheel content, so here I am. That's what I'm doing. And like I always say, I still love this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all cleaned up, and I'll come back to y'all in a few. It is absolutely scorching. It says it's 84 degrees, which is the same temp it was yesterday, but this feels different. Maybe it's the humidity. I don't know where the humidity's at right now, but yeah, we're going for it. Like I said before, you know, I first thought about the one wheel, then I thought about jumping on the EUC because it's a quicker way to get there. And then I jumped back on the one wheel, which is the better choice, you know, because I actually can use this to get the shot. Now, if you can see on my back right now, I actually have nothing, meaning that mission would have been all for nothing. Yeah, forgot the camera in the backpack sitting right there on the porch. Yeah, I am a human and I do human shit sometimes. So headed back to the house right now, man, to grab that bag, but did have a chance to wipe down my baby just a little bit. Not you know, not a detail or anything like that. I will get a detail in, but I just wanted to get a nice little wipe down before I head out, man. I always get excited whenever I get to use one of my wheels for work, because, you know, like, that is one of the main reasons that, you know, I got these wheels. And I say one of, because I also got them for adventure. Hey man, I just saw somebody ride by on the one wheel. I'm going to catch him. Just saw a person. Don't happen too often. Can I catch them? They are way down there. And see, on the EUC, they would have been hawked down. But on the one wheel, you know, you start hitting pushback. I'm hitting it too. And, you know, soon it will be about face. It will halt. Now that has a very, very small tire on it. So it leads me to believe that it is a pint, an original pint, which I should be able to catch. And just wanted to say hi. Hi. I just wanted to say hi. I did all of that just to catch up and say hi, man. You know, I don't see one wheels too often. I see them every now and then. I see EUCs even less. One day, man, like, I think in Key West, I saw an EUC 4 times total. And the first time I saw one, it was, you know, and I don't want to sound a little bit, you know, this ain't racist, don't get it twisted now, but it was a black guy on an EUC in Key West. Like, you gotta understand how blowed I was when that happened. You know, like that really, I couldn't catch him in time, man, but it was cool to see. It was almost like a unicorn. Oh, man. But yeah, man, EUC. I mean, I love the EUC. I love the Onewheel, man. The Onewheel just, you know, that topping out at 19 is kind of rough for me. You know, even right there where I was trying to catch that person, that was kind of rough, man. Like, I can feel the loss of power, you know? I can feel like, and that's the thing with the EUC. I haven't hit that point. You feel me? I haven't maxed it out yet. I haven't done what it can potentially do. The most I do on that thing is 40. You know, I've done 40, 41, 42 a couple of times, man. And I know, you know, you can feel how much power it still has left in it. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm always saying, oh, you know, I do still love the Onewheel. I do. Like, if I didn't love this thing, like, I would not keep it, man. I would 100% sell it. It's crazy when I be talking, because I be listening to myself too, because I don't love the Pine X. But I do have love for it, and that's the reason why I'm not selling the Pine X, you know, because my son, you know, he don't ride that thing. At this point, you know, my baby girl, 5 years old, she's rode the Onewheel more than my son has. And, you know, usually I revert those things back to me, man, but he just ain't into it. You know, he is just not into it. And that's a little bit of defensive rolling right there. Gotta be defensive on these things, man. Can't just be going out there just trusting that everything's gonna be all right. Could you imagine if you were to come flying off this thing and end up in the middle of that road? Over with, man. Frogger, splat, game over, man. And, you know, whoo, I'm gone. I got it. And, you know, I could have hit the damn light thing. I probably should have, you know, that would have been the safest thing for me to do, but wasn't fun and safe, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't even, you know, that's another thing. There's no speedometer on here. I don't know how fast I'm going. Only way I know when I hit 19 is when I feel that pushback, man. Right now, I'm getting ready to go up, you know, this Garrison Bike Bridge, highest point in Key West. And on the EUC, I wouldn't worry about it, not even in the least. But on the Onewheel, this is the exact spot that I ate it one day. You know, luckily, I've fallen so many times that I've learned, you know, how I've learned how to actually like fall on this thing. Not to say I can't get injured if I fall, but I know how to run it out. You feel me? And I feel a lot safer if I was going to fall, man. But this is the exact spot that I fell, and you know, I was able to recover. And I gotta be careful here, man. Like, and one thing I like to do when I'm going up like this is carve. For the simple fact, you know, carving, I heard it helps. Not even sure the science behind that. I think I heard that from Jeff or one of them, man. Them guys at the Float Life, man. And while I do not watch the Float Life as much as I did when they had Brody and, you know, everything was all copacetic, man, those guys have contributed so much to, you know, all my learning, man. Like, everything I know on the Onewheel, like, I learned it from watching those guys' videos and then going out there practicing and experiencing what's good. All day, all day. All right, how you doing? But yeah, man. Yeah, like, I would have already been there by now, you know, me riding. I would have already have been, you know, where I need to go. Like, this shop is located just past Duval Street. If I were to, no, if I were to keep riding straight, I still wouldn't get there like this. I gotta make a couple turns, but this is a ride that I've done many times. You know, it's you know, on the EUC, doesn't take any time at all, man. And I'm trying to go the actual quickest route, man. And continue on talking at the same time, having relevant stuff to talk about, man, because that's not easy, you know. Anybody you see out here making these YouTube videos, man, you kind of got to give it to them a little bit. You go, oh, thank you. See, people are so nice in Key West. See that? You know, it's a green light for her. And she was gonna, on your left, right on your left. Hey. Yeah, sometimes, man, then other times, you know. But it is what it is, man. Like, I'm enjoying the ride as always, man. It's just a cruising ride now. You know, like this, you know, EUC is like a bullet. You know, you get on that thing, you like a rocket. I ain't even learned how to ride seated yet, but that's definitely what I'm working on, man. And like, imagine when I'm able to ride seated and lean forward, man. You know, but what I do like a lot more about the Onewheel is how safe I feel on it, you know? Even though I've never really had, you know, and cross my fingers, knock on wood, I've never had a cutout, I still feel safer on the Onewheel, man. And I've had 5, you know, I fell 5 times on this thing, man, but for some reason, maybe that's the speed, maybe that's the thing about, you know, how you're gonna fall. Because if I fall on this, you know, my thing is to try to get my body going straight. And then, you go ahead. Get my body going straight. What's going on, E? I got you. Tonight, I will. Boom. Photos, you know, I'm known. I keep telling y'all I'm known all around town. But, you know, on this thing, if I were to actually fall, my thing would be to get my body straight in straight motion and to run, sprint, full speed, you know, until my legs can catch up with my body. And if they can't, then, you know, you tumble, you know, you try to tuck and roll. But on the AUC, like all I could see is that thing going bing, you know, like face first, you know, like it cuts out, boom, and your momentum, you just like, I seen people doing 55 on it. You good. And that's what I'm going to film. That actual go-kart company is the one that I'm going to film for. But I've seen people fall, like I seen Chooch one time, one of my favorite riders. I seen Chooch fall doing 55 on the links, and he slid. Now, I'm not a professional like Chooch, you know, so if I fall doing 55, I'm more than likely gonna break something, man. So I try not to do that, man. And now I got my wife calling, but guess what? I'm not gonna answer it, man, because when I was there, she wasn't talking to me, she was on the phone, and now I'm gonna do some work, and she gonna say, where you at? Where you at? Like, I'm doing work. Yeah, man. Getting ready to enter Lazy Way Lane. Yeah, don't be calling me now. So let me work, let me cook, like they say, you know what I'm saying? Like the young kids say. Let me cook, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. And I'm cooking. So, some people say it's a war. All right. It is warm. I am perspirating. As y'all can see, I changed my shirt. Very hot, man.
Very, 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 very hot. Stay on the sidewalk. I know you can't come on the sidewalk, can you? It's like, let's go that way. All right now. Big girl, big girl. And we are almost, and my wife is calling again. Come on, man. Yeah. All right, man, I'm getting the shot right quick. And yeah, this is the area, man. All green lights. What's up, Anna? All right. All green lights, man. And they actually got a scooter out here. I doubt the owner's here, man. He ain't never, there's no way he could be here, man, right now. And yeah, that's it, man. So, go ahead and get this shot and get out of here. How fast this will be, I don't know. Take the scenic route. Man, nigga. All right, make sure we won't leave nothing. Second I get to get off of this sidewalk, I will. All right, how y'all doing? All right, here we go. Nah, I'm a bill. See, like, I just, I hit a bump just now. Pretty nasty bump, but I was able to recover, no problem. I haven't been able to do that with the, man, that's something about Key West too, I just ran that red light right in front of the police, man. They don't really mess with you for like minor infractions like that. They more mess with you for stuff that you should be messed with about, Woo. Don't do it. That Monte. Guys are good. Nice little scenic little run down Duval. It's been a while, I used to do this shit all the time. I always used to run down Duval like this, man, but nowadays if I'm not working, I don't come down here, man. I'm at the age now where I love being home with my wife and children, man. Like, this stuff out here. Now, once upon a time, this was a club. The club was called Epic. 7 different bars in that club. That's where, a lot of my infamy came from. I'm not even gonna get into all the things I was doing in that club, but it was some wild, fun times. What a time to be alive, to say the least, man.